Nah, I'm just playing. I actually still like Sauce, unlike some of y'all on the internet. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Nick. And when I was at work, I was reading a bombshell article, I believe, by The Athletic. It is 12 o'clock at night right now. I need to be a little bit quiet because of my neighbors. I don't want to wake them up. But I was reading this article when I was at work, and it pissed me off so much that I skipped the gym to come home and make this video. So let's just get straight to it. Let's just read some of the highlights that came from this article. The first thing, Johnson unilaterally fired Robert Saleh on October 8th without consulting anyone. Johnson blocked Bryce Huff extension wishes from Douglas. Johnson nixed the Douglas trade offering Lazard and a day 2 pick for Jerry Jeudy. Woody Johnson's micromanagement of Joe Douglas escalated after forcing Douglas to fire close friend Rex Hogan. Following the move is theorized Douglas told staffers, Woody should just fire me now. When Chad Alexander, Douglas' top advisor, left for the Chargers, Johnson's blocked Douglas from replacing him, further diminishing his authority. Hasaan Reddick held out after Johnson refused to negotiate a contract extension. Tyrone Smith and Mike Williams signings were Johnson-driven. Johnson pushed for a Devontae Adams trade. Johnson benched Tony Adams against the wishes of the coaching staff. Rodgers likely won't return, with Johnson preferring to move on. Now, with all these types of reports, you gotta take everything with a grain of salt, but anything related to the New York Jets that's bad, I believe. I mean, just going through some of these real quick. Johnson firing Coach Saleh. I like Coach Saleh. I do think he was probably going to get fired at the end of the season. I do not blame this train wreck of a season completely on him. I would not have fired him, especially that early in the season. So I don't agree with Johnson on that. The Tyrone Smith and Mike Williams signings, I mean, we can say it now. It's easy to say things months into the season. But at the time during the offseason, we thought they were good signings. And that's the whole thing with Joe Douglas, because I'm actually a fan of Joe Douglas. And it's not because I'm biased, because he's from Virginia. He was born, I think, like 10 minutes from where I am right now. But I thought Joe Douglas made a lot of good moves. I mean, he drafted Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner, Jermaine Johnson, I believe Bryce Hall, all in the same offseason. He got AVT the year before. He should be a Pro Bowler, all-pro talent, even though he's just always injured. I mean, yeah, you know, the Mekhi Becton, the Zach Wilson thing, I mean, you can sprinkle that on there as well, but he's done a lot that on paper, it made sense. Like, it wasn't a lot of moves that he was doing, and it was just like, what are you doing? Because even with the Will McDonald drafting, I was against that. I was like, who is this skinny pass rusher that we drafted? But right now, he's the best pass rusher on our team. I woke up this morning or afternoon to the Joe Douglas firing. That really pissed me off. It's just, this organization is so damn frustrating. And it's just like, bro, I be talking to my friends and like, they just don't understand as a Jets fan what we go through. For me, we don't even need to win a game. I just want to make the playoffs. Can we at least, bro, I have not seen the New York Jets play meaningful football since I was in like the 10th grade. I am 30 years old, but Woody Johnson is hands down one of the worst owners in the league. Every decision like this, like everything with football, it starts at the top. Okay, if your owner is a joke, shout out to the Dallas Cowboys. If your owner is a joke, then your organization is going to be a joke. I don't really want to get into politics on this channel, but if the one good thing about Donald Trump winning this election can be Woody Johnson can ship his ass back over to the UK and be his UK ambassador, thank God for that. Sell the team. Sell the team. I'm so frustrated with this. The whole Aaron Rodgers thing, it's like, bro, it's not fair. I've watched the Denver Broncos sign a 40-year-old Peyton Manning with neck issues, and they went on to win a Super Bowl. I watched Tom Brady in the COVID era go to a brand new team and take his team to a Super Bowl. I watched Matthew Stafford in his first year go to the LA Rams and win a Super Bowl. We get Aaron Rodgers. This man plays 4 plays in 2023, tears his Achilles, comes back this year, 2024. We supposed to be Super Bowl contenders. This man looks like hot garbage. And he's still one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. Woody Johnson, according to this report, is saying that he doesn't want Aaron Rodgers back next year. I don't even know at this point. Like, we go draft Shador, we gonna draft Cam Ward, we gonna draft somebody next year, Quinn Ewers, somebody, and they're probably just gonna suck too. Like, I just feel like as the Jets, we're just always gonna be bad. Like, if I have kids one day, I'm not gonna bring them into this lifestyle. I'm gonna tell them, bro, be a Baltimore Ravens fan, be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Just be somewhere where it's like adults running the building. You have a coach showing film and showing grown ass men how to tackle. They had a meeting where they were doing like tackle film and going over stuff. And then Sauce Gardner, Sauce is my guy. He been getting killed on Twitter. First off, to fans, leave them alone. Do I like it? No. Do I like that we suck? No. I'm upset about it too, but leave them alone. They are humans. They are grown-ass adults. Grow up. This is just so frustrating. And I really want to say a lot more, and I really want to curse a lot, but like I said, it's 12 o'clock right now. My neighbors are asleep. But so Woody Johnson got to sell this team. Like, can we just can Rodgers, can we somebody like blackmail him or something like that? Can we like send him to like a massage parlor or something like that in New York and just get him caught up in something? I just hate this. I'm so frustrated. Like, and like, again, with these bullet points on this article, this is from The Athletic. Do I believe all of them? Maybe. I feel like it's a lot of truth in some of them. I mean, everybody, we've been talking about Devontae Adams for years. Like I said, Tyron Smith, Mike Williams. Nobody at the time thought that was a bad signing. All this behind the scenes stuff with Joe Douglas and all that, I fully believe that 100%. I feel like it's clear friction going on in the front office, and I just hope that when the next regime come in, we get some adults in the building. I'm praying to God every night that we can get Ben Johnson from the Detroit Lions, or just somebody. People are saying Mike Vrabel. I like Vrabel. I don't know if I could take another defensive coach at this point. I mean, between Rex Ryan, Todd Bowles, we tried with Adam Gase, that bum, and then we went right back to Robert Saleh. And I feel bad for Coach Ulbrich because he is probably never going to sniff a head coaching opportunity ever again. And it's not his fault for what's going on right now. I'm just over it. I'm still on my strike. I said in a video a while back that I'm not watching a New York Jets game unless we're like prime time or something and we're the only game on. I am not watching another game for the rest of the season. I don't know who's playing right now. I don't know who we play next week, if we're on a bye week, whatever. I'm so done with this team. I'm 30 years old. I've given this team like 26 years of my life, and I've gotten absolutely no joy at all. Sports is very depressing. I'm going to say the same thing to y'all that I tell people every single year. It's always next year. Unfortunately, I look forward to the off season every year more than a regular season because at least for a few months, I at least have hope. Sell the team, goddammit. I'm just rambling right now. Like I said, I skipped the gym just to make this real quick. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel: sports, movies, music, video games, whatever. Like, subscribe if you're new here. Love you guys. As always, tell someone you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.